TFNN. Headline News Update. Here's Tom O'Brien.
Good morning, everyone. Basil Chapman sitting in for the vacationing Tom O'Brien. Be back Monday. This is the 10 a.m. update brought to you by Everbank. And let's go straight to the numbers because there could be some sense of a resolution. The yo-yo effect is continuing. We had an unbelievable week this week, up 200, down 200. It's just been on and on. We're up. The Dow is up 180 at 17,727. The S&P is up 20 at 2071. The comp index is up 54. That's pretty good at 4976. Now, the VIX index has pulled back under 18. It's still in the 1770s, still quite high. We're going to see where the volatility index closes today. If it closes in the 16s, that's going to suggest that this rally could continue into early next week. We'll get into that in a second. The E-mini futures up 23 at 2064. Gold, the GLD is down 21 cents at 111.15. Gold is unch at 11.59. Silver is, if I can just find it, let's see. So that's gold. Silver is just a tad high at 15.41. High-grade copper is down. It's in the 2.50s, at 2.53 area, 2.50. It's got to hold that support, otherwise it starts to go even lower. Now, the dollar is at 95.74. It's down 86. It had a very, very sharp, I'll show you the chart right now, DXY, there it is. On the left, you'll see the daily, and the daily has gone very sharply from the high that it made just on the 7th at 97.24. Now, what's really interesting about this, and it's very important, is that the dollar is pulled back. But what would you expect? The mirror image usually is that the dollar pulls back and gold takes this opportunity to rally. Gold looks pathetic. 1164 is the 9-period moving average. It hasn't gone above it. It needs to get, now I had said before, 1170s. At this stage, it really needs to get to the 1165, 68 area just to show it has some internal strength. The day is young. Anything can happen on a Friday. So we're going to watch this very closely because over the weekend, a whole bunch of things should take place. There should be a little bit more clarity. My guess is that there's a desperation in trying to keep Greece within the union. At the same time, they just got to get some discipline there. I doubt whether they're going to get very much discipline, but that allows a few days for the market to have a bit of a breather. Yeah, China with the Chinese, look at the FXI. They're not trading today. I believe they're not trading today. And a very big gap up, starting to get to a resistance area. The FXI, the iShares FTSE China 25 is closed at 42.27. Oh, it is open today. It's at 426 right now. What is today? The 10th? Yeah, the 10th. Oh, it is open and it's gapped higher. It looks to me like there could be another push to the upside. And I've drawn it in the weekly chart. I drew that arch formation, and I suspect the 45s is going to have between 45 and 46.30. There should be a lot of resistance. We'll see what happens. This is going to be a very interesting. We had a very interesting week. It turned out that on the indexes, as we stand, if we close right now, the weekly chart is saying, ho-hum, this is where we were last Friday. But look what happened. You tested that up channel support in the weekly chart of the Dow. You went right to that circled target area that we were looking at. The technicals are very weak, but the price is holding up quite well. So, and bonds right now, the TLT has pulled back very sharply, and it could be testing the 114 level next week, the 200-period moving average. So this is Basil Chapman singing for Tom O'Brien. This is the Everbank update, and go to the front page of everbank.com/TFNN to find out about their products. And thank you very much for being here. Have a wonderful weekend. And of course, Tom O'Brien Show comes up next. I'll be doing that. And see you Monday.
If If you're like me, you're always looking for ways to diversify your financial portfolio. Everbank's innovative market-safe CD can help you diversify while protecting your principal deposit. In fact, Everbank unveiled a new 5-year market-safe power metal CD, which combines the power of gold, silver, and copper. Metal prices are currently low, so this CD could really deliver. Consider the facts. You get exposure to 3 valuable metals in one index CD and have the potential to earn up to 45% capped upside payment at maturity if the metals increase in value across annual pricing dates. And should they decrease? No worries. There's zero risk to your principal here, as you still get 100% of it back. Keep in mind, returns are based on CD performance. No annual percentage yield or periodic rate of interest is paid on the CD. Intrigued yet? The July 9th funding deadline is quickly approaching, so hurry over to everbank.com/TFNN-CD for more information, including important product details and disclosures. Once again, that's everbank.com/TFNN-CD. Everbank is a member FDIC.